Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you. Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Oh, time. Ready.
I Mixup An Blenda time. I'm want to call and talk of the Kingston.
That's the reason I'm done with them, because I see the boy out there to get up here with the same rock.
Well, the boy have you and the girl up here with the same red rock?
Yes. Raga.
Yeah.
Beside the girl with the next side of story about the red raga. Then people that look at me and say you're Haganiering because the way we are.
Yo, that word they're mad. Haganiering.
Haganiering.
To the
Let's go.
Ragashanti, I did mix up daddy. Hallelujah.
Check.
Yes, Ragashanti. So you know how Richie feelings this, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus bag of things with scandal side of it.
Let's go.
I Mixup An Blenda time.
Let's go. It's Friday.
I Mixup An Blenda time.
Start to vibe backside. Yes, man. Vibe, Jano, vibe. When I went to the pop down like Judah. When the door pop down like Judah. Let's go.
Blenda time.
Tambourine,
Call and talk of the Kingston. That's the reason I'm done with them, because I see the boy out there
Vibes. Jamaica, wake up.
Raga.
Wake up.
Girl with the next
Hold
side of
on. You know me, I say right now, put all on the crosses one side. All of the PNP, them want to stress out over Brogad and the JLP. When they let go that right now, a fun time right now. All of the Labour right, them want to stress over Mr. Mark over there and the PNP and Angela Burke and all them people. Let go that right now. All of you who be a man money and all them something there on that either thing. Let go that right now. All of you who hairdresser. Uno hairdresser, I don't know, pay the hairdresser money and hide from uno hairdresser. Lego that right, you know. All of you who own up a man and the woman and all them something they own down there with the people and a thing like that. Leave that right, you know, a fun time right, you know, and all of them something. All of you burner man, burner woman, side man, and side woman who a catch feelings and a call the people, them husband and wife, after 9 o'clock when you know say the phone time. After 9 o'clock on the phone time. It's not phone time after 9 o'clock. It's not phone. Look at them stress right you know easy. All of you woman and man out there who love bright up on the cell phone Valentine days, like couldn't know say the 15th of phone day, not the 14th of February, it's the 15th. Go easy. Look at them stress the right you know. Right? All I want to say, all right, you not take the 14th, but you don't want to take the 13th. I want to take the day before. It's always the day after. You could have vexed look more. Because when the man are working on Valentine's Day, in magazine of a full. So you understand when him bust about, if him have like a 14 shooter clip, him have a shot about 8 and left 6 for you. Work with the thing. All right, watch that now. Excitement time right now. Watch out now. They're ready. Let's go.
Ragashanti live.
Let's go. Ragashanti time. Ragashanti time. Hey.
I'm watching the call and talk of the Kingston.
Me stop the intro anytime I want to because me bad like that. All I want to spread rumor. Say Obia make Steely get some maga. On for stop it is not Obia. Steely him stop eat whole heap of rice and starch and them something there. And him not eat no meat anymore and all them thing there whatever and so forth and thing. So all I want to spread rumor. Say Obia make Steely basement maga down so to nothing and all them thing there. Oh no stop it. The man change him diet, but couldn't wicked so. Alright. And me soon tell you, hey, when see that poster out there with IrieJam and when me Rockato now, when see the poster for him event where I come up the 24th. And what name? It name colors, don't? No so colors in here. You say, yo, hold on, pass it. People, when see Rockato colors thing I come up the Sunday, July 24th. No. Alright. On the big something we're out the road with Rockato and IrieJam pan it. When you notice I have one t-shirt with a whole heap of paint color on the t-shirt. I bet you don't know how them whole heap of paint they come me I go tell you. Listen to me. You see that t-shirt there where Rockato and Avan with respect to him big event where come up. Where in my IrieJam put on Sunday, July 24th, colors galore, Platinum Kids, Damien Diamond, Sir Conqueror, Rich Kid TC and them some of the over IGL. I bet you the founder don't know how them will paint the company t-shirt there with Rockato. Me get the Met. Me get the mix-up. Me get the mix-up. I'm going to tell you tonight. Oh, Rockato get that t-shirt. There's not so him buy the t-shirt. Him buy it white, one full white t-shirt over Target. And over them buy the t-shirt, one full white t-shirt over Target. Me, I go tell you no. Oh, that t-shirt, they get them whole heap of color there. Hint. I thief people, woman. But me soon tell you now, what if make we start the show good? Make we start the show good, you know. Me not go stop it again. Make we start the show good. Excitement time. I wait sitting there. Lord Jesus God. Jordan, sorry, me I must up your business. I wait, what the intro there? What the intro there, Jordan? What the intro there? Alright, make it play.
Hold on. The boy have you and the girl here with the same red one.
Yes. Raga.
Yeah.
Beside the girl with the next set of Stewart.
Let's go. Tina, too cute. Big up yourself, Tina. Missy, large up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, that word
Let's
them
go.
mad. Aganeering.
Donna from Pembroke, big up. Donna from Pembroke, Jamaica. Let's go. Ragashanti, the mix-up daddy, of course.
Hallelujah. Ragashanti go on and on. Yes, Ragashanti. So you know how Richie feelings this, right? And you know me have to listen to your
Ready up now.
You talk a crocus bag of things with the handle side of it.
Daga. Get them with the tambourine, Reggae. Judah, I bet you can't play tambourine. You can't play tambourine, no. Ready up now. 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 Ready. All right, let go that. All right, big up all of the woman them who always are left DJ ask still call them same treating BMW better than them. Anyway, people, before we start, we're going to deal with wedding mix-up tonight. So if anybody have any wedding mix-up, on a call in and give us some drama with wedding mix-up, all right? Or any other thing on one call in about and whatever. But before we go, me, I going to tell you now, how Rockato white t-shirt when buy over Target Oh, it full of pain, so do remember. Wanna see the banner them out there, don't? Wanna see the Judah, you see the banner them for the event, don't? Rockatone and IrieJam bring a thing named Colors Galore. Sunday, July 24th. That's a Sunday you come here, you know. No, not tomorrow Sunday, the other Sunday, you see me? Alright? And a Platinum Kids and a Diamond, our Damien Diamond and Sir Conqueror, hosted by Rich Kid TC and thing who love borrow people suit and all them something they to keep over IGR 18712. But me I tell the people when I see the banner Rockatone in a one white t-shirt, me go tell you no, it might go vex, but me go tell you no how it happen. You know, so one man having good wife with them there with for about 17 years. And the wife, they home. And the man upkeep him house, you know, for add increase the value of him house and thing. And the man and him wife arrange say, part of the upkeep of them house, him gonna paint up the house and make the house look pretty and all them something that so you know run down. You understand what I say, Judah? Judah, you know say the man did a paint up in house and to him paint up him a paint the house. He tell him wife, lock all of the window then kind of want the paint. Go in there, you understand what I say? You know say, me no know how it happening about Rockatone get in at the man house when the man out there painting a man. Rockatone get in at the man house. Because the people them who see him, how them pick it up, is a certain bag when them a serve food up a Rockatone restaurant there bang. I see them see him going with the bag so it look like him bring like a food come give wife what before him put it on pan her. You understand? So who you know probably get the sort of feel like one little stew peas and a plate of oxtail or something, or some fried plant or I don't know, some sprat or something. But it look like him bring little food for her and feed her first. You understand? Before he walk you back out her. But when I tell you, Rockatone sneaking at the man house. Imagine the man outside a paint him house. Rockatone wanna see them. Sneaking at the man house and him did have on the white t-shirt when buy a Target over Green Acres. I paint the man a paint and when the man a paint a part near to the roof, he man like him feel like he shake like a bit and the man a say, but we don't live on a fault line for we feel any earthquake or anything or whatever this and that. That the time a Rockatone in there put it on the man wife in a man. And it's like a spirit just tell the man say, if you go check and see what I go on and thing, and it's when the man a come out for the ladder and thing and him, but the man do a wrong thing man. He go ball out his wife, then his wife named Isilda. Right? And I saw Rockatone say, Isilda, I want to go on in there with you. And it look like Rockatone catch a rake. And when Rockatone a cut, he man see Rockatone a cut and say, hey boy, I owe you. And the man goes, and through all I paint. And I saw the paint catch Rockatone white t-shirt. People, on the city, listen to me. Everyone go on the city banner with Rockatone and IrieJam pan it down. You never see Rockatone in our white t-shirt. On the white t-shirt, you're going to see like one whole heap of paint splash up on the white t-shirt. People are not so him buy it. Him buy one flat, blonde, white t-shirt from Target. But that true him take him man husband when the man did a paint his house. And when the man catch him man and run the man, throw away paint on Rockatone. And I saw it end up with a t-shirt there. And bright enough put it on the banner for him event. In brighty, Rockatone make it terrible, sir. G's and peace. Anyway, them have them things. Sunday, July 24th. Colors galore. Rockatone and IrieJam are two of my bridging them there. Right? Them people, them are IrieJam family for a long time and thing, right? IrieJam and Rockatone thing. It named Colors Galore. Sunday, July 24th, okay? At the IG Hall, 187-12 Linden Boulevard in Queens. Right? That one there go nice. We don't just roll out on the colors and thing, and if we don't want to have a t-shirt like Rockatone t-shirt, just do something similar, you know. If you go take the body woman and go sleep, you know, dagger in the body woman, just buy a white t-shirt and that's some paint pan it to yourself too, and thing, and build a vibes and sitting and thing or whatever. People, you have one thing on TV where, why name again sitting another fiance? Why name 90-day fiance? You know them something that Jordan? You know? Yeah, but it's very popular, you know. So, you know, I said me and a TamFam talk recently, and it's like one Trini woman must depend on it, you know. the premise of the show is like you meet two people from two different countries and them link up and them to see if them relationship will work, you know, for like 90 days. And them film them and, you know, look at immigration thing go on and one leave one country and, you know, and thing and whatever. But it's a very popular something, you know. And one with a Trinidad that woman now and one American man it look like. So it look like a man must be divorcing, but him have him house and him picnic them seen. And now him and the Trinidad woman link. So it look like them are gonna get married now or something. And when them are get married now, in general say want a prenup. And the prenup him say now is, I say, yo, me I got married right now, you know, but you see my house and my property and them, so I have to picnic them, so I have to protect them, you understand? So you know, say, Judah, a time from a link me about it and it's like she said, boy, she not really into this prenup thing, you know, she not think the prenup thing I real love and all them something and whatever, and So I said, B, I don't think you really understand the thing, you know, whatever. I said, no, but if the man really love her and So I said, but what you depend if the man really love her? Then him not love him picnic them too. Him not love him picnic them too. I want, if anyone wanna watch it and think, I want to tell me about it, you know, because I know say enough time for me to watch a shoot something there, you know. 90 days, me never watch it, I just tell you one time from a car. Because I know say people call me and talk to me about the things them, right? And that's why me know so much people business. Because people call me and tell me people business and talk to me about the problem and the people who involved in the thing. Right? See people are post on the IrieJam 360 page on Facebook and I say them watch it, right? Marva says she love watch it. She watch it every Sunday where she named the DNA Jenkins. She has said she watch her one day. So it's me and the TamFam we are reasoning about this thing or whatever and me I say, boy, but the man are protect him youth them. What wrong with that if the man are gonna get married? Oh, but if him really mean and love and all them something, them. And then I mean a reason, I say, B, you know, say with rich people, them don't even question whether or not a prenup that for them preoccupation is only what are the details of the prenup. But it's accepted amongst them. Say, if you're gonna married, hey, I see you're singing a Judah. When rich people are married, it's a standard, say one prenup, you know, that not debate, you know. No debate, no dead, you know. No debate, no dead. Right? It just standard that there is that there will be a prenup. Whether or not there's a prenup, there's going to be a prenup. No debate. What the details of the prenup now. Because no two prenup is exactly the same, you know. And that's the misunderstanding when enough people make. Enough people think say a prenup is just a standard thing for say, my money, you can't touch my money. Yeah, you have prenup when I have nothing to do with money. You have prenup when somebody say, yo, my mother did plant that tree there, you know. Don't dig up that tree there when me dead. Right? You have prenup when say, I'm a pet goat, that leave my pet goat alone. No, me nothing to do with my pet goat if something happen to me. Or if me and you left, don't touch a chicken them or don't touch a pet goat or don't touch Rufus. Right? If Tyson Beckford did enter in some kind of prenup when him did go there with the woman, when him left her, and when him left her and him see our new man I walk with the dog when him give her, him would run go over there and go beat up him and for the dog. Cause the prenup would have balance out the thing. So prenup now have to do with only money. You see what I say? But I couldn't fool myself. Most of the time you have to protect your assets them and them look at something or whatever, right? So rich people are standard thing for them. Prenup a standard thing for them. When Michael Douglas did got married Catherine Zeta-Jones, it cost a whole of $5 million, you know. Right away, say $5 million, yeah. And if we're married and we broke up, just love me. And she will have $5 million and thing. Did it matter? Me don't know, because a long time they married. Yeah, years now they married, donkey years now they married, and them still. You understand what I say? So when I say, me not see nothing wrong with the man, I protect him youth them. Right? And again, for those of you who don't know, a prenup before you're married, you know, Well, it's pre-nuptials, or you want to pronounce a word. Nuptials mean wedding, or it's spelled Nuptials. So it's really an abbreviation for say pre. You don't know what say pre mean before? So it's before nuptial, prenup, so before the marriage, right? This is an agreement we're going to put in effect before we get married. And it is going to remain in effect while we're married up until we left, right? Me not say nothing wrong with that. Because nowadays, the United States, the divorce rate in the United States is 50-something%. When them people did I get married, them never did I get married for divorce. Them did I get married and think it a work. And then it end up not work. Right? When that woman did a married her husband and thing or whatever, she did a married for it work. When the man a married her, him did a married for it work. Him never know say Rockatone would have come and sort out him woman when him out there work hard pay in the house. Rockatone in there shell out him woman. Him never know that. And him a feel like chew and waste him pain to him go buy a Home Depot and chew it pan Rockatone and all these things and whatever. Right? So prenup is like an insurance thing, you see me? We all have insurance. It don't mean so we know so we are going to crash and the car are going to write off. But just in case, don't it? I saw the thing said. And that is what prenup. And what could be more honorable than a man? I say, yo, me have to protect this my youth, them, you know. So I don't want to run, go married and thing and whatever just because you look good and you fry two plant to give me and thing and put one egg over it and thing and whatever and all these things and scald one egg and throw salt tonight, give me and all them something there and whatever and then you dash out something upon me and make me talk in tongues and whatever and then I run, go just go kind of just go casual up my things so with my legacy when I work hard for my youth them and all them something. I mean, I see nothing wrong with that. But it's enough for a woman big and serious on a general, you know. I always a knock out prenup and a talk about this and that about prenup, you know. Right? Why? Because always I bring up them something they want to marry a man who have it like that. But when the thing flip now, and protect phone thing with the same prenup and them agreement there, go talk about, well, it's different for a woman. And, you know, we have to put things together in terms of security because it's twice and 3 times tougher. When I look at dirty nasty, this and tappy foolish, it's a fool on the tech man fine at this. Judah, me did one girl one time, you know, and she got buy and thing. And I said, all right, yeah, the 2 of we, and she said, no. I said, what you mean? She said, well, I kind of want to do this myself, you know. So I said, but me and you there. Like, what you mean? She said, yeah, but I talked to my parents about it and I kind of want my name alone upon it. So them time they would write out, you know, Judah. So I said, all right, I don't know nothing. But I saw the thing set, all right. Me and she buy the house. Now we there, we are juggle. I want to tell them me all in the house, you know, come in the house too, you know. And then when a little thing come, when Margaret appear, I don't even look on it now, I don't jump in and I say, yo, me there and me, you know, put something same way, but it in a fear and you understand? So enough money that say, Raga, you eat that and what, no, but me I say, from me in the house, you understand? Me I say, from me in the house, me I contribute. All right. But a year and after now, and think, I always have a little base down in Florida, you see me? So about year and after that now, I go so boom and I try going at some investment and things. So I see one nice little place and thing and whatever down in Florida there, you know. And then she did ride horse. She do one thing named dressage. You know them bossy something them bossy people something. She do that something. You know when they ask them a prance and she do them something there, you know. So the place where me did one buy, you know, it have one nice little grass patch, whatever this and that and way. So when I go so boom now and show her a place down there and say, yo, this me I go lock you now, you know. Year, you know. Well, she did have one ass and the ass did name Bade, right? So let me tell you from now. So no, I just tell you. Years ago, you know, she did white. And you know for them Bade is like friend. But you don't know, so because the ass name Bade, I never ride that ass. I never ride that ass just because. You know, why she go tell anybody go around anybody Jamaican people and say, I love it when my boyfriend rides body and think, no, I couldn't manage or something there and think so. I never even to explain it to her or whatever. You know, I just ask her neatly, say, I really that you get the ass name, and she said, yeah. So I say, I really body you call it, huh? She said, yeah. So I say, you sure you want to keep that? She said, yeah. So I not fight against her. So every time when she say, come try, you know, come. I said, no, man, me watch you, man. Me go. I said, no, me watch you. And thing and whatever. And, you know, several times, and she's like, I don't know what is it and thing like that. He has always been adventurous with me. He always tried things, but he has never ridden body. Right? Every time I want him to ride body, him don't ride body. And thing like, I never want to get into the details with her, but me know when we just drop all a Jamaican thing and whatever, this and that, and she has to go tell people, listen, my boyfriend, Kingsley, he can ride body, you see? And what that? No, we don't want that something there. No, and then you have to go explain and thing, and you don't know all two Jamaican hear that and thing and say, yeah, the one Raga a dirty freak. You know, you all them woman attack how she love it when him ride body and whatever. Them treat some them in and all them something. So, me never ride body yet. So when me show her the property now, I saw she see the land, the grass at the back. And she said, no, though this is great, and we can have all this area, and finally you can ride body around here. Yo, so I saw me and tell her, I said, B, what you mean we? And she said, but aren't we, you buy this? So I said, no, we're not buy. No, I said, me, I buy something. But she said, hold on, you're going to buy a house? Aren't we together? So I said, yeah, we're together, but she said, but why are you going to buy it for yourself? This is one that's more than a year later, you know. So me said to her, I said, then I really have to explain why to you. It shouldn't be obvious. I said, B, when you did buy your house, because the house that you buy was in East Haven, Upper Connecticut, right? So I said, B, when you buy your house, it's me just assume, say, and me and you go buy it together, don't? And you tell me, say, you don't want me and you buy it together. I'm ask you several times and whatever. And I say, all right, I work with it. And even when you work with it, who did more supportive and whatever? I don't mean at the house, I still give money towards your mortgage and whatever. Not because I pay for your house, but because I'm in there and me and you there and I contribute. You understand what I say? So now that me I go buy somewhere now and whatever. Why it should be a problem if me want to buy a house in my name and whatever? And here for your argument now. She did expect better of me because she know how different it is for a woman. And that's something I just tell her straight. I said, B, you know say you don't rape me, a fool you take me for. I hear that you take me for, man. I hear that yes. Something so monumental, something so huge and long term in terms of commitment and resources where you have to commit to it in terms of your 15, 20, 30-year mortgage and whatever this and that and whatever. A fool you want to come take me for one. And them little things that make me and her fall out. You understand? And then you'd have some animal issues because she did have one cat named Boomer too. And Boomer loves sleeping in bed with her. And cuddle up. So anytime he come, the Boomer whine at this cuddle thing, I'm say, yo, I'm not depend this, you know. And because she grew up with animals, you know. So not only me refuse to ride body, I never want a pussycat in my face either. I never want a pussycat in my face either. I couldn't manage that. You understand? So, you know, so we just never connect. You know, so the three big thing with me and I want it involve animal. You have body, the ass, women are right. You have Boomer the cat, we're determined to come wind up in your face when you're asleep. Then one day now our father now come and say, Kingsley, you need to come hunting with us. Because them kill deer. I feel them think that, you know. Me not judge them, you know, Jordan and Judah. Me never judge them. Me not busy with that. But right now, me not want to kill no deer. You ever watch a movie, My Cousin Vinny? I don't know if you know watch her. But one scene in there, man, one famous scene in there with Joe Pressure and what's she name? Marissa Tomei, what's she want name? And basically, you know, the whole thing when I say, we're not going to kill Bambi fuck. You understand? No, I'm not hypocrite up a thing, you understand? Because I grew up, I see people kill fowl and then sit there. I mean, it's too big when I grew up and all them something and whatever. I'm not too food on it. No. But me say me grew up, so I not play. Me just so me tell her father say, you know, me will go. You know, me will go if me come on the hunting with them, but you know, me no want really kill no deer, you know. So the father give me one little look like, cause in a feed them world, you're real man if you kill deer. You follow what I say? So the father give me one little look like, you know. Yo, dog, oh, if you don't want to kill deer, and that's what we do around here, we kill deer. So, I hold me harder, you know. So, our brother now, I said, yo, nothing wrong with it, man. This is whatever, this and that. I said, no, I'll come. I'll watch, I'll learn and think, but, you know, I do not have a need to shoot a deer and kill a deer. And I must admit, it may sound hypocritical or whatever, but me say deer is, you know, me no need to do it. Me no grew up with it as a sport, so whatever. So because of that, no, them bed, you know, them rule, you know. You don't know, say a beer frowns for me, my girl. Yeah, a beer frowns for me after that, and I said, you don't even understand how big it is, you know, for my father to invite you, like. You see, when my father invites somebody to go hunting with him, that I feed him. I said, listen to me, you're talking to an anthropologist. I understand that. I understand the intersection between rituals and identity. I know what it is. But me still not kill no deer. Me not killing no deer. Even if you get your front, me not kill no deer. You understand? Me's not a deer killer. Me not kill reindeer. Me not a deer killer. Me not killing no deer. You understand? So, for she, it just really a thinking, you know, 3 things when we fall out over. It involves animal. Me not killing no deer with our pooper. Me no want Boomer the cat. Pussy cat come wind up in my face when me asleep at night time. And me not riding body. And that never go over good, you see, but we have to give time. But I just show you the double standard where some woman forward with sometimes. That's what I say. Right? When she buy house, she don't want me in a partnership. But when me buy house, you want to come have part ownership in a my bro. My girl, go on from here so with your front here. You go on like say, are you alone up front or whatever and all them things there. Worse than all them things there, me did that do look them time there, you know? Kind of venture out of the pack, you know what I mean? And things. So that was the excuse to me go right back to my Jamaican Caribbean woman them and things. You understand? This was years ago, you know. So when we have say wedding mix-up, any mix-up you know about where they involved with one wedding, anything will happen and all them something there, you know. Don't it, Tina? You know, say, wait there, is that the Tina post? I go see them hunt and a shot Raga and I say a mistake. Same thing. Why if him have me upset me there, I jump up in him daughter belly and him never too like that or whatever and this and that. Before you know it, I may pick up 2 shots and them I say, no, they look like a deer. And them I say, oh, if you look like a deer, and I say, I'm black. Well, him look like a deer with it out in the sun long. That's why, you know. That's why we make mistake and shoot him, you know. And thing and whatever. And so you never hear him ball out, or you give him 3 shots, you never hear him ball out. No, when the 4th shot reached him, all we hear him say was Tambourine. Yo, no, Judah, you don't know, so you have one incident in Pennsylvania. When black youth go hunting with some white people. Yeah, man, you have one thing out there right now. And black youth go hunting with some white people and thing, and them him dead under suspicious circumstances, and them a talk about accident and whatever. Yeah. Yo, hey, I'm afraid of certain things, you know. I'm afraid of certain things. Hey, you all right, we'll soon take a break, Jada. Hey, let me tell you something. You remember years ago when Spike Lee movie Jungle Fever mash up a place, right? Them time them there undergrad called Vasa. And this be a me and her, you know, I'm a little sister. She have a man still, you know. But nobody not too know, but I'm a sister now, whatever. So when Thanksgiving come around now, she said, yo, we had it for Thanksgiving. But 2 minutes a day I buy myself and whatever and thing, you know. Me I said, no, you know, so when holiday come, I just kind of clutch and work and thing and whatever. You know, because I go to school and work, you know. That's something go through my thing. She said, I said, nah, man, you know what, come home. Just come home to home for Thanksgiving and whatever. Me I said, all right. No wrong and thing and whatever. So I said, all right. Yeah, man, you come, man, and thing. And she said, yeah, man, my family would have love you and whatever because you know you're personable and thing and whatever. So I said, yeah, man. So I said, all right, yeah, man, me found. So I said, where is home? Alabama. So I said, Alabama. She said, yeah, but I said, but I said, because I see her go, anytime she go, she pack up her car. You know? So I said, then how we are going to reach down there, you know? She said, we drive. So I said, babe, that now go to happen, you know. What you mean? I said, me and you now driving on a dark road down in them place there, you know. And up to now, I don't think that girl get it, you know. But let me tell you, man, knowledge is power, don't. And if you can avoid certain things, me nah been a young man I walk road, I drive around with a young, pretty white girl. And me and I don't even know nothing to. White girl in a them place that night. Next thing you know, you see 2 man run come out and I thought, well, what do we have here, Billy Bob? What? What do we have here, Billy Bob? I look like we have another one trying to trespass on what is ours. Get out of the car. And before you know it, the people I read about me. Promising young Jamaican scholar found, well, we could ever go there, you know? So certain thing, me not take to, hey, I'm afraid, you know, you think I'm afraid for talk? What about you? I'm afraid of certain thing, man. And not by accident, man, there, so, you know. Yeah, how we say, don't run in. You understand? Anyway, people, wedding mix-up where we forward and thing. Wedding mix-up and thing. And do remember, say, all of my show them up till August 7 is sponsored by none other than the Big Bad Boat Ride. Right? Brought to you by DJ Roy and Chef Garfield. It's all about Jamaica's 60th Independence celebration and Genesis 1 anniversary celebration. And I don't know, I said a Big Bad Sheldon Boat Ride, August 7 aboard the Cornucopia. Jude, you have to depend on a boat ride, you know. This is one for the ages, you know, man. Judah have to come on a boat, even though you can't dance. Judah can't dance to save him life. Oh, God. But anyway, 5 floors of dancing, people. 5 floors of dancing with 6 bathrooms, an extra bathroom for each floor. Look at that, ladies. Uno in a aki right now. Uno in a aki. Jamaican saying mean things are good, right? So ladies enough would stress out about the bathroom thing. You can dance and pee-pee, dance and pee-pee, dance and pee-pee, dance and pee-pee, dance and pee-pee. Right? Again, this year cruise here, aboard the Cornucopia, leaving out of Manhattan, Sunday, August 7th, 5 p.m. sharp from Pier 40, people. 5 floors of dancing on the big yacht. People remember it's spelled Y-A-T-C-H. Jamaican people, stop say yacht. And a yacht, a yacht. Leave the C-H alone. Coming like somehow, no, want to pronounce the French designer there. You know the French designer? You ever hear Jamaican pronounce the French designer? You never hear? Yves Saint Laurent. Yeah, some Jamaica say, yo, allow me to see my name brand clothes. You know, see what I wear? Yves Saint Laurent. Right? And it's a French word, you know. Yves Saint Laurent. I beat them bad. Right? So it's not yacht. A yacht. All right. So aboard the yacht, people, we are talking about Sunday, August 7. Again, it'll leave 5 p.m. sharp. Get your tickets. Make sure you get your tickets. Now, do remember, call a number, you forget to the tickets. Them 2 numbers, quick before we take a break. 917-335-5331. 917-335-5331. 917-335-5331. And this a number you have so much 39 to write, you make you all sound like elephant man. 917-335-5331. Elephant man, big up yourself with a list down. 917-335-5331. The other number is 718-739-8443. 718-739-8443. 718-739-8443. 718-739-8443. Rock, I want to bring people soon forward.
From Flatbridge
to the George Washington Bridge, from the top of the Empire State Building to the Blue Mountain Peak,
from the Grill Point
to Morant Point,
to Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, New York City.
It's IrieJam.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. All right, back in the juggling right now. Ragashanti live in our ears. How we say energy, yeah. How we say energy. How we say we are organic Viagra, natural Viagra and thing, yeah. We don't have to take no chemical and thing. We're up like that. How we say up. Some of them just are up from what year. We up from long time. I want some people. We don't have to take no pill for up and thing. But anyway. Watch you right now. The phone line them open. Wedding mix-up or anything else you want to call and talk about. Wedding mix-up, any drama I want to know that happen at one wedding now, I want to share it with we and think I'm going to give it a call and make you know what go on, yeah? Or any other drama I want to talk about, any other mix-up I want to send out and think. Make me run the number them pound right now. If you're in the United States or Canada, the toll-free number is 96. Once enough respect to the Reggae for the Sumfest family and thing. A beer excitement to lead up to that and thing. Big up on yourself. Everything is everything. Large up on yourself to all of the Sumfest linky them. Downtown family and thing. Joe, big up yourself. You know, you kill them with the dark glasses and the suitcase now. Hey, Joe, you batter them with the dark glasses and the suitcase. Joe, you need to get a leather bag, though. Nobody not to walk with suitcase again. Nobody not to walk with suitcase again, Joe. Them type of profile, them days are done. Nobody now walk with long time gone businessman used to walk with suitcase. Them not juggle with that again, Joe. Lego the suitcase. Get one nice little bossy Lego bag, leather bag and thing. All I want a woman who are dead over Joe. I want to dash out to something them pan Joe. Want to come with something different. Buy him a nice leather bag and thing and make him look pound different. At least you don't have to try take something from him. You not give him something right now. You know, well, give him something as opposed to whatever else you don't want to give, you know? You don't know what I mean? No? All right. I'm just saying. Right? All I want a woman who are dead over Joe. If you want Joe for love, you buy him a nice little leather bag. Right? One that is kind of in the brown tan region or whatever. That can go with pretty much anything. Or a black one, but the black one not too, you know? A nice brown tan one. I want buy him one of them there and think quality leather bag, though, you know? But, you know, them man they used to class and all them something, so. And whatever, you know. But tell him if you let go his suitcase, then nobody now walk with briefcase anymore. And whatever. I don't even know why they call it briefcase and things. Because nobody never did walk with it with brief. But probably is some, you know, like you have a brief, like a law brief. You write a brief. And wedding mix-up or any other mix-up and thing or whatever, anything else you want to walk. Give me the call right now. Call in right now. Call in right now and make we hear what go on. Wedding mix-up or any other mix-up and thing. Give me the call him right now. Send on. Hello. Oh, wait, are we trying to? This? Yeah? All right. Hello, greetings.
Happy anniversary to the BRIDGE99.
You know what say you talk to Lou and thing, and energy we night Friday, you know, so see if you can talk to Lou, and we not hear you.
You hear me now? You hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you better now. Yeah, we hear you better now, yeah.
Yeah, man, say happy anniversary to the BRIDGE99 FM, man, and also you, man.
Oh, yeah, happy anniversary to the BRIDGE99 FM. Okay, so you know about that 1 year, though?
Yeah, 1 year going, man. I'm to the man, man. Also you, man. Also know me, you know. Know me from your little boy, man. I true, you not even know my face like that, man.
What you say? I know you from your little boy, don't? What you say? A long time you listen to Ragashanti, don't?
Come on, yourself, man, general, man.
Cool, man. Not say a word, man. Respect and honor here, sir. It goes some man. See?
Yeah, man, general, man.
You see, blessing. Yeah.
You know, so I look at you, I kind of want to share with you, too.
Yeah.
You know, say, on an honest note, You have a hombre. You have a hombre kind of in a situation, see. I don't wonder if they kind of talk to him, see. I kind of want to talk to him a certain way and kind of show him off in a few relationship. Well, you know,
well, your voice, I don't know if the connection your voice kind of sound muffled. Well, you there on earpiece or Bluetooth or speakerphone?
No, I talk about the earpiece and make a ear.
Yeah, man. Take out this. Yeah, talk directly in iPhone, yeah?
Never charge.
Yeah.
And I say, I kind of don't want to approach him and tell him the wrong thing, and he kind of mash up the relationship. I get to me, general.
Yeah. So, yeah, okay, so how in relationship mash up? What happened?
It's like, in our case, him have a woman, right?
Yeah.
This woman is actually a big woman.
Yeah.
So, she married him.
Yeah, big woman, so, big married woman and thing, right?
Yeah, so in our case, he married in a Tanglers, and it's like, she get a youth film, right?
Well, and the big woman, people, and just from my international listeners, when Jamaicans say big woman, most time they mean older, not in size. So this lady who is married and older than him that he's involved with, she get pregnant for him and have a child for him?
Yeah, so he must say, oh, he want to see him youth. But he's like, she say, oh, yeah, go on. She not a youth for him. But when I take us back, she send youth picture of the youth and one bag of things. And I say, Raga, that kind of pose with the youth brain. Isn't it? I say?
No, voila. She's, about how old she is?
She about 44.
She about 44. How old the youth is?
The youth about in her 20s.
In her 20s. And she married and thing. And she a dash out her juju upon the youth and them a do the something with them, right? And you are basically the youth breeder. Are you an inbreeder?
In a way, because when he show me all the pictures, then I say, yo, you kind of favor him in a way. You know, I say, Raga.
No, but it sound like you're not sure, say him the father. It sound like you're not sure.
You can't know that, Raga. Remember, say, him and I in a relationship, you know, Raga.
So, well on. She tell him she's inbreeder or she tell him she's a husband breeder?
So, to me, you know, Raga, like, he must say, yo, inbreeder still, you know, Raga.
No.
Must say, oh, this woman, they with this man for what? 9, 10 years.
Yeah.
And not never go on in a Raga. And I want one child she have otherwise from this one. So this one is actually a second one. He must say.
Well, so this is the second child we she have. So the first child we she have is for the husband?
No, that's for your next month.
Oh, that is for your next month. So there with the husband about 9, 10 years, and yeah, said she never get pregnant for the husband, and the first child we she have was for a different man. And then when she and your virgin start out, she breed and have so he must say a female?
Yeah, he must say a female, because he must say, yo, a good while the two of them are going on it. I ask him, say, yo, you use both her, he must say, yo, brother, no use no both at all when me and them are linked at all, brother.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, I want you feel now we're still in, but first things first. I mean, I want things I put you out there, but you know, say it sound like a you still, but we are going to leave it right there, so we're not pressure.
That's all you talk about, man.
You hear how you laugh at, yo, man. But anyway, we'll leave it right. We're not follow up that part there. But here what I say, you still don't know definitively if you are the father. You can't.
I don't know if I really am the father. I don't know him. I have to ask him to, because I don't want to tell him nothing. Kind of throw him off.
Just so you know, when we are doing this thing on Friday night and we are simulcast to New York and all them things, they will always have a break at the top of the hour for 3 minutes. So we have about a minute to go. But when I said to you, you can't really come to no really pivotal conclusion right now unless you can know definitively. And it's DNA. A DNA have to go run for know. You can't speculate upon them serious thing. You understand? This is not like, does she like pineapple on her pizza or what? I don't know like that. This is something about picnic, whether or not you have paternity of the child and whatever. You understand what I say? So a DNA have to run, right? The daddy not available test have to run upon that picnic. You understand what I say?
But I really know my general. I don't say what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, man, just see if you can get a little swab from the pitney mouth or thing when something not going and just send it in and, you know, and run the test and see what going. But we have to take a break right now for 3 minutes. Yeah?
Yeah, Mama John, I'm there thing, Mama G.
Big up yourself, and if I mean, no share you know, but go and juggling, because it sound like a sort of mad. Yeah, damn, man, are you, man? Are you so forward, people?
Go to bed with us. Wake up with us. Spend your day with us. We're all you'll ever need. The Bridge 99.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Back in the juggling and the real energy show up on the big bad Bridge 99 FM. It's called Ragashanti live. When it's to the phone line, I just want to remind you, if you're calling from New York or Canada, the number is 888-546-8742. You articulate the number. It's a radio thing. That's what you got to do. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. But sometimes you just roll in the number them together and put a little accent thing on it. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. If you're calling from Jamaica, 876 676-4996, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996. To the phone lines will go good night. Wedding mix-up or any other mix-up on Avant. Let's hear it. Hello.
Hello, Raga.
Greetings.
Yeah, greetings, my brother. Yes, this is Contract. I called in last week on the show and put it out there that I would love to meet someone, and I hear that a lady in New Jersey would like to make contact with me.
Yes, she sent in the thing and it never sent over to you. Have you? No, sorry. It I go do by the night done. We are gonna send it over to you. Yeah.
Okay. No
all right.
problem.
All right. Respect, man. Cool.
Bless.
All right. No, definitely. Remind me to do that. Here, Jordan. My bad. Okay. Next call. Hello. 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 That's what it sound like. Somebody did it. 876-676-4996. Wedding mix-up. Jordan, look where Richie Rebel post in the thing right now. You see where Richie Rebel post? The man call and say, you know, the contractor want to meet someone, you know. Look where Richie Rebel, look on the question, Richie. Did he ask if he could eat someone? The man never say eat, you know. The man say meat. Me I tell you them TamFamers here, you know. Me I tell you them terribly, see, man. The man say meat, you know. The man never say eat. The man say meat. Right? 876-676-4996. Whether any little drama I want to go, any sample drama I want to know about whether it happen at a wedding, right? When you just call in and tell about it and thing, give it a drama upon it and thing. Or any other drama I want to know about or anything else want to call in about, you know, the kind of mix-up flavor entertainment style. And that's the thing they're saying. While we wait for some call, what I think is Donald Trump first wife, Ivana, drop out. Now we are here confirmation today say she dropped down the stairs. She was 73-year-old, right? And somehow she dropped down her stairs and all these things and I saw she drop out, I saw she dead. People, you see that stairs something down, careful with it, man, cause me I tell you one time I pop my cloth off of one stairs too. You know, when we did in a drama school, a man named Pierre Lemire, we did have one class and he said, I'm gonna teach you how to fall. And on the first me ever hear that, you know, like when my mind I say teacher how to fall, what I mean by that. Let me tell you something, man. You know how much people me know because them know how to fall when them get lick off a bike and all them something there, you know? Them know how to roll and all them thing there and whatever and way. When me did that drop down the stairs, it's just an instinctive thing. Me know how to, you know, not resist certain thing and just make my body just roll a certain way. You know what I say? That stairs thing that people not be careful. Give me the call. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hmm?
Yes, good night.
Hmm?
Yes.
Good night. calling from Kingston. My name is Molly.
Yeah.
And I'm interested in the dating.
Oh, you're interested in it? You know, so we usually do it the first hour, but since you're calling, I could do it right now and thing. All right.
Okay, good, thank you.
We're going to just do you and whatever now. So you're calling from Kingston?
Yeah.
And you're interested in finding a partner, right?
Yeah.
All right, then. Now, the first thing I want you to do, I want you to tell us what kind of partner you're interested in meeting.
Somebody that we can both work together to achieve things in life that we would love to achieve and haven't achieved it as yet.
Somebody who you can work with together to achieve things in life, right?
We both of us can achieve in life.
Okay.
So it's a we thing.
A we thing.
Not me or you, we.
Yeah. Okay, both on our work together and thing.
Yeah.
I know some, you know, when it comes to relationship, the intangibles, the unseen things are usually really important. But, you know, some people kind of want to have some sense to what are the physical properties with that. So in terms of you have any particular interest in terms of how the man must shape or look or height or anything like that?
I am 5'10", so the person is supposed to be between 5'10" and 6. Medium built.
You are 5'10".
Yeah.
Okay, so so the person must be between 5'10" and what?
6.
5'10" and what? 6 feet? You know, that is a 2 inches range. Is that what you mean?
Yes. Exactly.
You only date somebody who is 6'2"?
It could be. A 2 is not much.
Okay.
So it could be working at 2 range as well.
Okay, so about like say 5'10" up to 6'2", right? All right, but you don't want them too tall because through your 5'10", you don't want them too tall. Right, you know, okay. You don't want dating a langilala. All right? And
no.
Are you have any preferences for complexion or anything like that or hair quality?
Oh yes, I like light skin.
You like light skin man? Okay, so you want a light skin man, right? Okay, so light skin man you want. When you say light skin, you mean a light skin black man, or you would just go with a white man too if you want?
Just about any light skin.
Can you be a little specific? I know what you say, any light skin. So from what? So
with a white or black light skin, you know, you have Oscars, black and white.
Okay, so you would date a white man, or you would date a light skin black man, right? But that is your preference. Okay.
That's my choice.
That is your choice. No. That is your choice, and okay, and thing and whatever. Any particular are you particular about any educational background or anything?
Well, I am there's a small business. So
you what?
I'm in a small business.
You're in a small business, or you own a small business?
Apparently, I have a small business running.
Now, why did you say apparently?
Okay, I'm of a small business.
Okay, you're an owner of a small business. Okay,
yes,
and explain the connection between that and education now.
Education?
No, I'll just ask you if you had any preferences with the man. If it doesn't matter to you whether the man is educated or not.
No, as long as you have a job going on. I don't really have no preference whether you might be a doctor or lawyer, you have no degree or nothing at all. We just working person that
have
both of us can join together.
Okay, have a job. Okay, all right. And share with them a little bit about yourself now. Like, what is it about you that would make somebody listening right now say, "Oh my God, you know, I'm really interested in this woman. I want a connection with her, just to even get to know her." Tell me, what are the strengths?
I'm willing to work with the person to build that strong relationship, because one hand cannot clap. So somebody will have to work. So anybody, I'm strongly there with them. Okay? Also, I love this thriving relationship. When my relationships thrive, so in order to make it thrive, I will have to contribute towards it to build that strive in that relationship.
Okay. In response to the question, you basically you know, you kind of give it, you know, something that you would do, but in terms of you know, what is already established about you that would make you an attractive prospect that, somebody listening in, say, New Jersey, New York, or, Canada listening right now. Because, the bridge is just far-reaching to say, listen, I want to know this woman. I'm a Jamaican man up here, and I want to meet this woman in Jamaica and whatever. Is there anything else about yourself that you could tell us that could make, your... because them say you're a catch and, make it compelling.
I'm somebody you can always rely on.
Okay, you're reliable. Okay.
I'm a that reliable person.
Okay, good. All right, then. So you're reliable, and you're a team worker, and you are very much. You realize that you want to contribute to the relationship and whatever. Yeah. And you're an owner of a small business and thing and that. Yeah. And you're interested in finding a partner, right? Explore a relationship with somebody to build something solid and thing. And you would prefer, you're 5'10", so you prefer a man in the region of 5 feet 10 inches to 6'2", thereabouts, not too tall, not too short. And you say you're rather a light-skinned man. And the light skin, when you say light skin, your range of light skin is light skin go up to white, no problem and thing, but you prefer a light skin man, all right?
This is no rather the age group now. We didn't speak of the age
group.
Yes,
that is important. My bad. Yes. What the age range you want?
From 50 to about 69. No problem with that age
Yes, sir, from 50 to 69? That is an interesting number you stop at, I'm just saying.
You always put it on a 2, Don't put no 12.
No, I'm just saying. That is an interesting range, But I'm just going with what you're saying, You will date men from 50 to 69. So you don't really want to go over to 70. You just stop at 69 and thing.
You never can tell if a good 70 come fine.
No, if the good 70 come, you work with it and thing. But you rather 60 and thing. But given that the number 69 came up, would you like the man? How open you want the man to be when it comes to sort out? Or that don't matter to you? How open you want the man to be? And what are the capabilities you think the man should have? Because we don't want you in a boring thing.
No. I don't want the boring thing. You will have to be active. And whatever him can do, I will teach him to, so you have a problem.
He must be active, and whatever him can do, you will teach him, right?
Of course, yes. We are here to teach each other.
You will teach him and thing and whatever. And given that we're on radio, you don't have to go in any details. But how capable are you in that area? Are you pretty good?
Yes, I'm good.
No, when it comes to sort out,
I said yes, I'm good.
Oh, you say yes, you're good. And you know you're good like that, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Maddy, when you know. When goody good. And I just saw it. What Pampute say, you have the good, the goody good. When you know. You hear the rest of them say, you know, if you believe, if you know, and you know, say you're good. All right? So but the confidence I hear from you, any man interested in her, any teacher point where him get one. When you put on one pan him and eat that, it lock and seal, don't it?
Of course.
Back, buddy! So, you just know when the thing proper. All right, big up yourself. Jordan, tell them, make sure them take our number here. Take our number down there and anybody link. Now, remember if you're interested in the lady right here and thing, and you want to, see what, explore.
Brother,
yes?
So, next thing you see, whenever time I get you, if I'm going to get you with anybody, I will call and let you know, because I would like the public to know that this thing is not a joke thing, it's a real thing. So you tell the rest of people that whenever time to get you, they should call back and let the public know that.
Right. Indeed. That is a very good point to make, I think. So now, anybody interested in the lady right here, please send me an email, right? Send me an email to ragashanti@gmail.com. Ragashanti.
Them take my number now because I'm running out of credit.
No, them take your number down at Jamaica. We don't want your number go over the ear. Jordan, who down there? Who down at Jamaica? Who? Kevin, make sure you take our number, And Kevin, a young boy, if Kevin call you and think carefully here, because I want to look at Ginal to you. Kevin, she said from 50 to 69. Right? From 50 to 69. and be open to 69. No, me add on that. But anyway, so anybody interested, just send me an email, ragashanti@gmail.com, 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 ragashanti, ragashanti@gmail. My personal email that only me read that email there. Okay? So if you're interested in the lady just now, and she called from Jamaica and thing, and you want to explore a relationship with her, again, she's 5'10", she's the owner of a small business and thing and whatever, and she want, deal with a serious relationship, building a serious relationship, willing to contribute and all them thing, and she say her start up turn up, because she knows that she good like that. She have the proper dash out. You understand? Just send me an email and I will send it to her. I want to make the link and then on a bill on a thing from right there. So. All right, wedding. We don't want any more calls for, meetups, all right? We don't want any more calls for meetup tonight, all right? Again, next week, I promise, during the first hour, I'll do more of it and things like that, all right? So, Vinny, you out to order. The lady says she's the owner of a small business. And when you know about the woman, you're brighty. But look what she post, you're brighty. Now, people, back to that step thing and thing where Donald Trump, first wife, Ivana Trump, fall down the step and thing and go drop out and all these things. Yeah. People, particularly with elderly people and thing, be careful with them here and be careful with yourself too. Right? Be careful with yourself with steers. It actually is a fairly common thing up here, People drop down stairs and pop them clot and all them something there and thing, eh? Right, so be careful with that, all right? Okay. Eh? Okay, hello?
Yes, good night.
Yes, good night.
Yeah, I'm calling from Manchester about a wedding story.
Yeah, tell me.
It happened for my long years. My mother tell me about it.
Yeah.
That a wedding was going on, and when they call up for the person to come and give a toast,
yeah,
they step up and walk up and go up and say, yo, marriage is a bow wire.
Say what?
And so he said, marriage is a bow.
No, hold on. So when that phone a ring against your phone or something, or you go near something because of this. So move her from it, here. Yeah, move her from whatever. Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you clear and straight, man.
Yeah, man, but something that causes a disturbance in your phone, here.
Okay, so you're not hearing me.
No, we just, it a cause a real it sound like you're near something where I give off I don't want to use a fancy term, but you... No. It's where we are here, All right? So something, you're near something where I cause disturbance. So you said the wedding are going on, somebody I get a toast and somebody walk up and say, marriage is a bow wire?
Yes.
What that mean?
That means the marriage not last long.
That mean the marriage not last long?
Yes. And because the marriage never lasts more than about 2 weeks.
And the marriage never lasts more than 2 weeks?
Yes.
Okay. Boy, you pop up eat sweet, you?
That was our toast.
That was a toast. Okay, all right. Thank you for that one there, yeah?
Yeah, man. Big up yourself.
All right.
Big up on Manchester Massive, man. I love you.
All right. Okay. Yeah, man. Respect, man. Big up on Manchester Massive. All right. All right. Senan. That was interesting. Hello? Greetings.
Hello?
Yes, greetings.
Yo,
Yeah.
Raga, what go on? Where you doing?
You know, some man there, you give a proper thanks and thing. My beard and fresh and smell good and beer things and prosperity have mad me. What you say?
Cool, can't get you a one shot and the thing got you. What the matter about? One shot.
See it there? So what you say?
Yeah, man, me have a virgin star. Me have a virgin animal park from way back, is it? From yard days.
See it?
That's why we touch up here in America, out there, go and breathe, is it?
Yeah.
And him book a one catty. And him a go and do his thing with her.
Yeah.
But you know, yard man from way back, we say we not in the, you see what I say?
Yeah, that's something
we
there.
eat the thing.
Nah, eat the thing.
And I
Yeah.
see me, my virgin talk, say, nah, eat the thing, you see me?
Yeah.
Then book a Yankee girl. And see him when I go home.
Hold on. When you explain, you know if you keep it balanced and use code word and thing, right? You know that, right?
All right.
Yeah, don't say nothing raw and yeah, but go on talk. But still talk it, you know, but don't, yeah.
Cool,
but not say nothing raw. Yeah, go on talk, yeah.
But then the wedding now, go so, Bamson. And wedding I go on and thing and Ray and you know when the woman sit down and them a put on them a take off the girdle with them mouth or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah man.
When just Ray and fling up the dress and the way the man dive under them, you know it's not the first time.
But no, but that no means him eat the thing. You can't say that. That no means him eat the thing. No man, enough man.
The way the man died, you hear me no man? I say you have to dead if you see the way the man died, the man pass all the dirt. I come like he buck up and something.
No, me not gonna say that. Enough man do that wedding ritual when put him head under the woman, the bride dress, and use him mouth, take off the garter and all them something there, and him still don't eat the thing and whatever. So enough man do that. You can't say that, man. You can't say that.
But the man, the man not eats, man.
No, me know about me.
No hesitation, yo.
No, what?
Man, when I do that, I don't hesitate like a star. And I know some man that I'm being asked to be a man before we even see. Before we even be the man, I look for me and I say, hear me like him, I say, yo, me like hear yes.
No. Well, when me hear you say, the man them who really not eat the thing, when them they are wedding and them for do the garter thing, them kind of hesitant and them not too, you know, them not too enthusiastic. But you say the way your brethren dive underneath the wedding gown and thing with gusto and enthusiasm. You say, no man, he used to that, man. He used to that. No, me not believe. Me not go say. Eh?
You hear me no one?
Yeah.
The girta thing, the on her leg, you see it?
Yeah.
And the man head like in the way part where the cut is there. He couldn't know if you're wild, but I asked him, he couldn't find it.
Careful. No, we not too much detail. Auntie. So what you say? Him go up there for the garter and like him up there too long and the garter can't so long for find, though.
The man passed the garter, I tell you.
But you can't know if the man passed the garter. Well, you probably, you have some wedding dress where you can't see the garter, you know. No, but the problem just do that as fun. Well, the problem just do that as fun too, for entertainment too, no dead and thing and whatever. You know, must me. All right, hear what I say. Hold on. Hear what I say, no, man. Hold on. Remember, you know, you can knock on a door, you know, but not go in the room, you know.
I told that still.
Yeah, man, you can knock on a door, but not go in a room, dog, man. Yeah?
But after the wedding, not deny it. Because we draw down on him with it, you know. And he not deny it.
So what I'm saying? What I'm saying after the wedding, after the wedding, what?
He say you have to do a foreign this. Because she has start him out, you know.
Oh, she has start out in papers and thing.
Oh.
So you say. So,
you have to do a foreign this.
So basically, he might go and talk like, say, yo, me did have to start do that something there, you know, because the papers have to sort out and that she want. Well, on, you think say enough people do things.
But why not wait till it?
Eh?
Yeah.
What you say, why what?
No, I'm going to hear.
Well, on.
No, I say, wanna kill what? I say, I never the first way I mouth him. Him choose for him wedding day for let it out because he couldn't hide it no more. That me I say.
No.
Let it out long time. I wouldn't be a big topic.
No, but you know see what I go on this so because you have enough man now go to admit that, you know, but you see from them wife now, them little bit more comfortable for say, yo, then I'm a wife me do it with my wife, you know. So me feel say that's something there, you know. But tell me something real quick.
Yeah.
You don't have any drama because me know enough look mix up with people who, you know, the whole papers thing that end up a do all things where them never want to do, you know. You know about them something there?
Oh, yeah, say, man. Yeah, man. About the next one. Jaja.
Oh, that one they go.
Now, my brother got some bumps now, come out like a Yankee catty.
Yeah.
She come from Florida and she come up from New York and he got some book online.
Yeah.
Online in there, then they have a program, a thing near one site near Mate One or something like that.
Mate One or something like that. Okay, yeah?
Yeah. And him got some bumps and start link up and them attack and him tell me say she said she go sort him out.
Yeah.
But yo, hear me, man. She really sort out the man, brother. When me tell you she sort him out, it's a brother with it, but the man did well built about, like, you know, gym brother where we're doing exercise and workout and build. It's when she done with the man come like him have something to blows and touch him. Stress out the man.
What you mean? He might go down to nothing? He might go down to nothing?
So nothing, man. We have to move in for the relationship, brother, and them things they would normally do, but we see our brethren and come like the man and with her down because she has stressed out the man here.
Well on.
Yeah, moving, man.
Him with her down to nothing?
So nothing, she are moving, man, from Florida, she are cousin with the man.
No, but well on. She moving a man and she her cousin and she and the man did I do the things, eh?
Yeah, me know what? What me say? Me say she moving a man and she her cousin. And the man live there at my bed in a PR like this because she not working. Me not really disrespect or discriminate no American because you have no problem to do them things. But that one is lazy, she don't want to do nothing. And the man I do everything. And so she say, a paperwork the man want, and she says she go start out the man. It's like she just make that, she just hold that against him. And just stress out the man, everything. And just money. You know what I say?
Oh, I see what you say, yeah. Enough people go through that door, you know, through them know say them the people them need the things them and whatever, people abuse them and whatever and thing, yeah, done.
Yeah.
John, no.
But if me never go through that, I feel I'm going to touch backyard. I don't lie. I don't know. I couldn't deal with that. For real.
No, well, you have no.
She bring in a youth from Florida.
Yeah.
Their cousin.
Yeah.
And my some bumps and say, you know what? I go there cousin for real and rare. The man was a bumps and I go work one night. Night in work, you know.
Yeah.
So imagine no cousin I go on a yard.
But what? If they prove it, say the cousin a jump up in her belly and a shift her internal organs and all these things.
Them not give the full 100 right now. The 100 me go give, you know.
Say that.
You know what I say?
Yeah,
so
what?
Go to Bamson. One night and left work and say no feel good. Just work and the belly hurting.
Yeah.
So, and so the belly hurting and Joe go and I go out with that thing. The man go to Ray.
Yeah.
And Jay go home and say, you know what, now go through the front door. The man goes and go run at the back. I go into the kitchen. Can't enter the door through the kitchen.
Yeah.
The man time here in the kitchen. Why? So the man goes some peep through the blood now in the cousin have her up in the fridge, her head in the fridge.
Well, the cousin have her head in the fridge.
In the fridge.
Bomba, yo, that give well on, that give new meaning to the phrase. Keep a cool head under pressure. Yo, what you say? When him look through, the man have him see him woman head, him wife head in the fridge and the cousin deal with that. Jesus have mercy, dog.
The man said on the two before when the cousin have, she have ball for more. And he's like, him have a pitchfork and she go like she dead when she get it. I lie, she tell.
Jesus God, so you say, what you say, him have a, where him think smaller.
The cousin, you see what I say, she go like she dead when the man put it up on her.
So when him put it on her, be a ball, she a ball. And then when him look at him, see the cousin probably double for him size and she a ball for more of the cousin, dog. John know that must just mash up him head. Well, and her head in the fridge and her head, she bend over and her head in the fridge and the cousin a senator and dog.
And the cousin a senator and the man said the only place that you never mash it out in the kitchen. And the cousin come from Florida, come mash out in kitchen.
Jesus God, the cousin come christen the kitchen and he never do. You see it?
Christen the kitchen and I him no christen the kitchen and I say, yo.
And look how long him did they use for him kitchen and thing and the cousin come off and tenderize the meat in the kitchen, don't?
The man said, man, because he never tried that yet. And I fridge him want to put her head and a cousin come beat before him.
Well, let me ask you a quick question. Let me ask you a quick question though. Suppose you married somebody to get your papers up, you seen? And it's about, say, 3 months left for you go for your interview and seal up a thing. And you there, they are juggling all these things for all a couple of years of work on the thing. And about a 3 or 2 months left. And then when you come home now, and you see one man with sitting about 3 times your size, I send it upon your wife who work out the thing for you get your papers and all that. Tell me now, you going to give up your papers or you going to take time because knock back the door and hold it and go on like you never see. What you da do?
That me have to do that. Me not gonna lie. Me have to go hold that. Because me not get the papers.
You not give up the...
man.
You hold it down. You hold it.
When me get the papers.
Yeah.
When me get the papers, I do road. You don't know. So me not give it up. You man.
No, me agree with you. Me da hold it to and go on like me not see. Me da take time lock back the door. Me I take time lock back the door and go down to Sands, go buy some food and sitting and drink little beer and drink 2 beer and thing and whatever. Yeah. And you see, before me come home, I go stay at the restaurant and I say, babes, you know, so I down there with my virgin, I'm about to leave because I want to give her a heads up. You know, because I want she make me, you know.
Yeah, man.
Then she tell the man, say whatever, because I would have hold it too. 2-3 months left for me get my papers and thing. I mean, see, when I'm big every something and thing, have you in one position where me never put you yet, have you make sound when me never make you yet. Me I hold it. Me not make it. Me not go so far with the papers and them thing there and then go. No, sir, you mad, me I hold it. And then after we get the papers, we see what is what. Yeah, and thing.
Can't start over again from scratch.
Yeah.
You mad?
But why if I like all a DJ, you see I do it? Why if I like an elephant man, you see I do it, or bounty killer? It would make a difference?
No difference.
No difference.
Okay. Them man, they don't start out already.
Yeah, for them
they
have
don't have them money.
Yeah.
I try to start myself out.
Right. So that just make bounty go and beat it and thing and just take time lock back the door.
Go and beat it.
Yeah, okay.
Just take time lock back the door. But when me come back on him time, I just say, hey, yo.
No, after you get your papers, you just look for her and say, hey, yo, yellow. Hey, I fool you take man for you. I'm a wheel out the hammer upon you. And the hammer you want me. All right, big up yourself, brother. Take a break here. Big up yourself here. Respect here.
Yeah, man. That's nothing, man. Guidance, man. Listen.
Go some man, blessing. Yo, people, I want to break. We're soon forward. A Ragashanti live. You don't know the BRIDGE99 FM, IrieJam Radio, man thing.
Yo, this is Shaggy. Yeah, out to many one music, baby. You're listening to IrieJam Radio. Yeah, number 1. Yeah.
If the feeling is good, I want to hear you say
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Back in the juggling, Miss Cherry Wash Belly Atuna and thing. Mama legacy manifest itself full. Unstoppable. I want some people. Watch your ride. Wedding mix-up or any other mix-up and thing. We just want to know the things and things. And again, do remember, we don't stop making know, you know. It's all about Chef Garfield and DJ Roy. I bring you the Jamaica's 60th Independence celebration. And I know, say, well, for the record, this year, 2022, you know, Jamaica is support. Well, I just going to say Jamaica. Them say Jamaica 60 years old because we get independent 62, so 2022 and thing. I saw we there. And, you know, Chef Garfield and DJ Roy celebrate that and thing. Jamaicans, you know, just come out and represent to the country and thing and enjoy on themselves. Put on a good clothes and come eat some great food and sitting, all right? And it's, again, it's a proper yacht ride. Yacht, as in boat, as in cruise and thing. And again, it's on Sunday, August 7th. The Cornucopia will be leaving Pier 40 over there in Manhattan at 5 p.m. sharp. And the location is 353 West Street, New York. 353 West Street in New York, in Manhattan, and tickets are available in New York at the following locations: VP Records, and also Superb Auto in Great Neck, Long Island, Sands Bar and Grill, Topaz Restaurant. The IrieJam box office right here in Queens. IrieJam box office right here in Queens. Nolan's Restaurant. Genesis One Restaurant. Sam's Caribbean Market. Rockatoon Restaurant. And of course, one of the premier iconic ticket location for events in New York City, up there in the Bronx. People's Choice Furniture. People's Choice Furniture. To the phone line to go. Good night. Hello.
Yeah, Raga.
Yeah, Wagwan.
Wagwan, brother. I mean, this is the thing, man. Coming late.
Seeing?
Yeah. But next week, I'm going to try to catch it, you know?
All right, yeah, catch it night first hour next week, yeah?
Yeah, man. So, I'm going to you run the program.
Yeah, we are dealing with wedding mix-up or any other mix-up we have and thing, all right?
Okay.
All right.
Well, I mean, I have no wedding mix-up now, for my wife's dead around 15 years now.
Okay, but you don't know none of drama what happened at wedding with anybody else?
You know, sir.
No, if you don't know nothing, no, man, no force it, man. It's all good, all right?
You have now.
Yeah.
You date a girl one time, you know.
Yeah?
And the bee come down at the river and down where they wash now.
She come down a river and down a river and wash?
Yeah, they have a next virgin come down at the river comes to the bee. And they check off at the bee.
Yeah, all right. You know, so you have to keep it clean and balanced, right?
Yeah,
all right, yeah. So our next virgin come down there and a draft here, yeah?
Yeah? I've never want him come down on the river for him. He might hold up my time.
He might hold up your time?
Seen. I'm want him go. So he say, want some of that something, you know?
Yeah.
So I decide say him now get no night, you know?
You decide say him now get no night?
Yeah, man. So what I do now? Go up in a one piece of bush, go leak.
Uh-huh.
Go ease off.
Yeah.
I'll wrap up some now and leave.
You can't, we can't go in there. You can't, that too graphic, here?
All right.
All right, yeah. You know, sometimes when Judah, you ever drive and like, drive and you're comfortable at drive, you know, but you like come up to a corner and there's something that's telling you one tractor trailer come around the corner. You know, see this, you don't know, say, one tractor trailer, but be careful. But me move over to the right because, you know, some feel one big truck I go swing around the corner like we in a spur tree hill. You know, you're careful a while like I'm in the okay, you just see it coming in, man. The man say, yeah, walk one, you know. And be me one time, she down at the river, wash, you see me? And me want to do it, and the next virgin come down there and like him want drive for her, you know. But he say, true, me don't even want him go get it, and I me want her. Here walk one, you know. Me just go up in the bush, you know. And me just do a little thing, you know. And me wrap up a thing when me, stop right there, so. Stop right there, so we don't want you no more. We don't want you no more. No, we don't want you no more. No. We don't want you no more. For you tell me, say you wrap up something, it done. It done. We don't want you no more. We can't manage it. We can't. Hey, Jamaican people. And you know what is interesting? Sometimes you say, yo, remember, you know, we don't want nothing too heavy, nothing. No, man, don't worry yourself, man. I know how to deal with it. So me I tell you, say, Raga, me go up in the bush, you know, me just Lego something and wrap it up, you see me? And think, cause if not get that woman there. Yo. Hello.
Yeah, Raga.
Yeah, Wagwan.
Yeah, man, you know, so I have a wedding mix-up again, you know.
Yeah, man, we hear. Yeah.
After we had a wedding and them give speech and everything, and everybody did a hungry boss, Raga, hungry boss.
Yeah.
When we're ready to share the food, someone will come up with the gully and take with the whole pot of food there, man.
What? Well on. So you know that them they are the wedding and thing and you know I'm gonna say something about this after. But them I give speech and people hungry, don't?
Hungry, man, hungry. Natural thing. I run a Barbican.
Run a Barbican. And then what you say happen after that?
So you have a look at gully.
Yeah.
At the yard side. You know them time them man are cooking a kerosene pan and them something and
Yeah.
Rather, I say, when we're ready and the man say, I share the food. A man come in and say, where the food there? Man say, I mean, when the food there? What for food? Because country people, you know.
Yeah.
The man them come from one of the
go this side and take with the whole pot of food them.
And gone with all of the pot of food them, all of the wedding food done.
I said, at that time the wedding mash up. Nobody have nothing to eat.
So what did happen after that? What did happen? No, whether the reception on they buy this, don't they? The reception,
yeah, the reception, mom.
So what did happen after that? So what people them just...
Man, just eat cake and drink and enjoy themselves and have no food.
No.
That was a night, you know, because I know them kind of people last year, wedding food last year early, you know.
Well, yeah. John, no.
And the next one, no, Raga. Me got one wedding. Me personally got one virgin wedding, see?
Yeah.
I was on three, you know, the bench, them. 3 bench from where the man perform the ceremony.
Yeah.
So me did sit down. I feel somebody touch me. So I look around. So I look a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Mister, are you getting married?
The little girl asked you if you are getting married. You're the 3 bench from the which part the pastor and the bride and groom. And one little girl behind the touch and say, "Are you getting married?"
That time the groom not come in yet.
Yeah.
And I see it. So I said, "No, I'm not getting married." I attend the wedding. Rather, when the man come in, I know the bride that I wait for him. When the man come in, the man know a linen suit. At time me know a suit custom made, you know.
Yeah.
When me go in, you know, everybody see me, you know.
Yeah.
So when we got the reception, one come and say, "Yo, you come mash up the man wedding." So me mash up the little girl that walk around and tell, "Oh, this man look better than the man will get married."
Jesus God, that the little girl like you see them pick me. The little girl I walk around and I say, "Yo, the man look better than the man who get married," and think, see him that him look better. John, no.
All the mother tell her for quiet, and she said, "Mommy, I'm talking the truth. You look better than the man." The man just coming out an ordinary linen suit, you know.
Yeah.
See? Me say, me feel so, I'm a virgin, and me feel so shame. I'm just saying, no, so I know, so I have to leave. Me just left for you, because I couldn't take it.
No, man, I want big thing about it, but it happen more on the woman's side, you know. If somebody wear a dress where them say upstage a bride, like if all one of the people them in the white name, they wear a dress where I mash up a place and everybody I say, "No, man. You know, see your sham just a take life and whatever this and that." Hey, y'all have some bride vex, y'all have something there, you know. Huh?
Where's the after dress? You know, say the bride have a wicked after dress and time she got change.
Yeah. But yeah, man, enough issue boss with them something, man, who look better than who go upstage.
Yeah. You don't know.
All right, respect, man. I say a word, man. All right, cool. Well, my Jamaican people up here, and my people have Jamaican affiliation and thing. As you know, in every culture we have customs and mores, okay? That is traditions and thing. And Jamaica have for them share, right? And we always, love to share those and thing. And one of them in Jamaica is that under no circumstances, you must make a dog eat any of the wedding cake. You know about that, Judah? Eh? You don't know about that? You're Rasta, so... But you don't have to believe in it. You never hear that, Judah? Yeah, man. Them say if dog eat the wedding cake, him bring mash up, man. You never hear that, Judah? Yeah, man. If dog eat... Anyhow you make any dog eat piece of wedding cake, he wedding mash up, man. That done for right there, man. Done for, you understand? So you have all these stories of people, them say you have to be careful who you give the cake, because some of them will carry it, go give them dog, you know? If you done you and think, you all the mate today and get piece of cake and carry it, go give Rex. Mash up your thing before it even start and whatever, you know? Rex wallops that and whatever, and as soon as Rex wallop that and them dead all a worky bride and all them thing, them all just dead out. And I don't even know how walk cause it. And people upon the real though, Jamaican people, I'm going to say something to you now, who want vex. Jamaican people, who have a bad habit. When you not keep event, you not make them go too long. When you not keep event, you not make them go too long. You see that something there where everybody in the family have to say something, you have to cut it out. Cut it out, man. Whether wedding, graduation, or whatever, that's something where that one long something. It's a long time thing with just. And some of the church people not gonna vex. If you don't want to vex, you don't vex. You see that some of them want to have people all day at church at 3-4 different event and Lord Jesus, man, good God, man. I understand the one them who say them keep different time because people can only come at certain time and whatever. But hey, me used to go through that, you know. We did have to go service at Sunday morning time, you know, Judah. When we did at East Queen Street Baptist Church, them they change the, you have to go Sunday morning service. Then them used to keep Sunday school in the afternoon, you know. So you have to go home back, you know. After you go Sunday, you have to go home and come back at Sunday school, you know. Judah, you don't know, say when we done Sunday school and come home, we have to come back for night service. Only if you cut out them something, them, man. We not go too long with the thing, them, man. We not keep the event them too long all the while. And sometimes, not because you don't respect Miss Dinah and whatever. Miss Dinah, if you talk and then Miss Dinah, and with one bag of foolishness on her body, why? Yes, man, and you know, Mass Joe, he man lie there 2/3 cousin and thing or whatever, you know, because this, and one long John out something on the depend with all them something there, whatever. We're going to take a break right now for 3 minutes because we need to talk about another thing because some of the church people, when go and like say God don't have a sense of humor, when go and like say God serious, when go and like say God no run joke and all them something there, whatever. So when I come back, I'm going to take on about that one there too. Why them people have so serious, Judah? Why them people are demonize humor? If you follow some of them church people, that thing say God boring, you know? When are them boring? Why we never hear say God a run joke yet? A fool, we soon forward.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Yo, back in the juggling, wedding mix-up or any other mix-up on Avar. If you're up here and think I want to go through some craziness when forget to the papers and whatever, I want to just call and just share them something that with we. All right? If you want to, go through some craziness, forget to the papers, whether or not to end up I get it, but if some wickedness reach or some madness reach I want to know somebody where some craziness reach them, give it a link and tell about it. Or if you don't know about any crazy drama, what it happened now on wedding, or anything else you want to call about. And so big respect to everybody who listen up on the IrieJam 360 page on Facebook, and thing on the YouTube massive and everybody who depend the app them and who are listening at the BRIDGE99FM.com, the BRIDGE99FM.com. Alric Green, big up yourself. One place there in North Carolina named Kill Devil Hills. You know something about that already? Kill Devil Hills. Yeah, we can work with that. Kill the devil, yes. Nothing wrong with that. You understand? All right, we have any caller, Jordan? Okay, can me see one right here so you know. Okay. All right then. Yeah, so what me I say? People, Jamaican people will not keep events them. I'm just suggesting, okay? I'm just suggesting. I think people get Ferguson a deal in the IrieJam 360 page. Please do not advertise anything there, any YouTube channel. That is not what it's for, here. Because they're going to block you. Right? So Ferguson a deal. See, you put in a YouTube link in there. Don't do that, right? The thing is not for you to come advertise. When the people, as soon as you see people that do something on the run, come advertise. And that's it for. All right? Alric Green, big up yourself. People, and me I say, just be cognizant of the fact, say, when you not keep event, when you have this thing, when you focus so much on getting everything when you want to get in at the event, them, that you not think about time. Right? When you not think about time. And all me I say is, see if you can make an event them a look shorter. Think about the people them and the discomfort when them a go through and all them something. Particularly if kids involved and family affair and all them something and whatever and thing like that. Weddings and all them little thing, the funerals and all them thing. We know it's enough for no mourn, man, but good God, you know, if you make everybody go up there ball and a chat one long story about the deceased and thing. The way somehow they make the funeral them draw, all the dead get tired. All the deceased get tired. All the deceased must lay down in the coffin and I say, Jesus, God, them fling me down in the dirt and done, no, man. And whatever. Come now. Hey. The other point where we are raising and thing and whatever. People have faith. Church people have faith. Church people have faith. Una have an interpretation. I understand what I mean when I say God business and a joke business. That makes sense. Right? Where joke is about ridicule. Where joke is about superficiality. Where joke is about a synonym, artificiality. Where joke is about topical, shallow matters. Me can't understand that. But if we not interpret it in a way to say, if you're a child of God or you live God life and them something there, and you're not involved in a joke, I don't see any logic to want to do with them something there. You know. When I have this thing I say, once you start engage trafficking in some form of humor, it's an automatic disrespect to anything that is supposed to be revered and to be respected and to hold in high regard, which it's a logical fallacy. It don't make no sense. Along the same lines, I must submit to you that I find it rather curious that God is not a person, you know. God is an entity. God is an expanse, you know. God is a cumulative force, you know, in terms of what you said, the creator. And you said the creator is everything, right? People in everything you have life. Humor is a big part of life too, you know. How we never hear no account of like God engaging in humor? Is it that we have instances of it out there, but them never really publish it? You have multiple religions out there with multiple interpretation and construction of who is God. Judah, you ever hear any one of them with like God around look a joke yet or anything like that? Hold on. Is running joke something inherently bad? No. Running joke is something good. It's relaxing, and I don't have to go into all the benefits of humor. You'd be surprised the role that humor play in combating even like terminal illnesses in people who have a healthy sense of humor. They tend to be more secure. They tend to have longer relationships. They tend to be they're better parents and whatever. The studies are out there, right? But what I'm saying is, why we never hear in the one Bible, in the Bible, in the Quran, in the Torah, you really don't hear about the deity, you know? Even in the stories about that are not necessarily religious, but them still have God. You know, the Greek stories, you never hear about Zeus and all them people that run joke, Aphrodite and all. You know, hear about them something like, how is that? And given that humor is just such an integral part of being human and just being organic in terms of functioning and whatever, it's like, oh, God never run a joke yet, you know. And I say God never run a joke, you know. I'm saying that people have never produced an account of God run joke. I can't mean say God run joke and them not know about it or them not know about it, don't it? But I find it rather curious to the point now where you have all these religious people now and all these things and whatever them say. If you run, you know, if you run joking at the church, like seriously, right? Like you have only a preacher when them preach them infuse humor in them thing, and that is accepted. But that is accepted from the preacher. You never hear an account yet. When you hear them tell you what God has said and what God mean and whatever, there's never one time you hear somebody say, and God didn't run joke right here, so you know. Listen to me. God have to have a sense of humor. God have to have a sense of humor. If God make all Mr. Wayne name there, who did I run the place what day and him now run the place again. I want to run the place again, and it look like him out for announce him out for run the place again. The man there, hint, 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 not banana, but orange. The fact that God make all a man the born, you know, God have to have a sense of humor. Yo, big and serious now. If you made the thing, and whatever, yo, people, God have to have a sense of, L.A. Lewis is still alive. God have to have a sense of humor. Come on now. Come on. Yo, God have to have a sense of humor. Come on, man, please, come, right? So the lighten up. I think could not misinterpret the thing and not to understand the thing fully and whatever. So that's amount of church people wanna overly serious and whatever. Wanna really a project full of personality and I tell about God attack too and whatever. If you follow that thing say God boring. If you follow that thing say God dry. If you follow that thing say God, I one of them open land there Jamaica where beer dust and the water and Japan and all them something there, whatever. No, sir. God must have vibes. God must have vibes. Right? If God feel rolling a some fest, a place done. All artists have to run off a stage because I gotta take it sure. I gotta go take it sure. And if you not listen right now, you not get quiz, you know, worry. Ragashanti attack, you know, this is what I do. I think about something that someone afraid to think about how I never yet. You know what? You know? And I have been mentioning this thing for a while. Why isn't there a doctrine of humor as it relates to this Christian construction of God? Like why humor from God no exist? That is suspect and thing and whatever. And all of the stories them involved and whatever and thing like that. And when Mr. Man all send, the man was send, who did see the man wife and want the man wife and send him go kill him off in a war. What I want to go again? Eh? You know how would do that again? Uriah. Uriah him send down. Him send Uriah. The man say Uriah wife down. You know what I mix up? Jordan, a real mix up in the Bible, you know. The man say Uriah wife a Bade and say, Bamba, look how she round and stay good. I want some of that. And the man say, yo, Uriah, here we go on. And you forgot up on the front line and hold them boy there, you know. And when you go out there, I want you go out there brave, but don't bring your gun. And the man send off Uriah and think I make Uriah dead. You are tell me, say, when him did a shell out Uriah wife after that, him never laugh. And I said, John, no. Yo, me know say you're not comfortable with it, but a them thing they go on. If you made the mix up, some laughing did have to go on. Some joke and laughing did have to go on there, whatever. When God did all go to the church and beat out the people out of the church who are violate, you know things that God did all a laugh one time, him did a whoop up some of them. And you know when you get liquor, you bend up in a S and W and all them. When Jesus did a whoop, then Jesus did a say, you know, see when I put it up on Malachi, I never say men up like this. Sweet me. Yo, anyway, give me a call here. Hello. Greetings. Hello. Hello. Oh, well, oh, this? Yeah. Hello?
No, close, Raga.
Wagwan, too cute.
Me love.
Boop. Talk to me, boo-boo.
Raga, you remember the first month when you come on, right?
Yeah.
Going to the second month, when your friend call and say she glad you come back and da kind of something.
Yeah.
And then you said to her, so give me a mix up, and she said she a Christian. And you turned to her and say God no run joke and sitting. And you remember me calling and say God run joke?
No, I don't remember, but remind me, never remember and thing or whatever. But it's a long time issue with me, though, you know, when I always bring it up and thing. And you this a God run joke. But how you know God run joke? How you know God run joke?
Because him run joke work with me all the time and me talk to him and he throwing laugh and then something
No,
there.
hold on. Stop right there, sir. Stop right there, sir. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there, sir. Stop right there, sir. Stop right. You are telling me, say you and God reason and talk and run joke and bust big laugh. What are the Tambourine? So you and God reason and bust big laugh all the way. So yeah.
Time.
Exactly.
More time in the bathroom. And him all say, boy, your meat pot fat. And I said, God, are you give me member?
Wait, you in the bathroom and God say what?
Your meat pot fat. And I said, God, are you give me member?
Your meat pot fat?
Yes.
No, hold on. Man, you're going to make the people then cuss me now, do you know? No, you don't think you're going too far. This. What? No. You make my mother raise up a while ago and say Kingsley, and some raise you know. My mother, no, Miss Cherry raise a while ago and said, little boy, my wash belly, no, me don't even want to repeat what you just said. No, me not repeat. Did you just really say when you're beard more time God look for you and say, you stay well?
Yeah, and I said, God, remember say you give to me. And we laugh and talk in our bathroom. He run joke, but he not run some careless joke. You understand me?
But some people are gonna listen to you and say, but what you just say careless?
No, that's not careless at all. It's not careless. And my body him a talk about.
No, but why would God look for your beard and only talk about this so? And this and say this so fat?
You know easy, Raga.
What you mean?
Because me a kid and me and him in the bathroom a reason.
No.
Me and him a reason, you know.
No, but all right, no. You see, no. What you just raised is actually a serious point, you know.
Yes.
All right, let me tell you why. You ever notice that people have faith to tell us that God is everywhere. God is everywhere and God is everything. God is omnipresent. Omnipresent means that God is in everything, you know, right? All right. So what I know. So if God is everywhere and God is everything, it means that God can't only in a church, you know.
No.
It means that God out there in the street, you know.
Yes.
It means that God in the ear, you know.
Yes.
Don't it mean that God in the train and in the bus, you know.
Everywhere.
Well, and don't it mean that God must in the bar, you know. Don't God must in the go-go club, you know.
Everywhere.
Well, and but God must in the bathroom with you then, too.
All right.
No, it's a good point, yeah. All right, put it another way. Why would somebody listen to you right now and say you hear all them slackness and disrespect upon God, but God in a bathroom with her and whatever? No, but why? No. Here is the question. Why wouldn't God be in the bathroom with you?
That me I say.
Here's the irony of it, you know. Their thinking would be such that because I'm only a thing about one type of thing where them consider nasty, them things that God would have think the same way they too.
All right.
No, but if we understand for who God is, God being in the bathroom with you is nothing because God is so high functioning. God not think about no look of foolish carelessness and whatever. Even in the presence of nakedness. You understand what I say? That makes sense?
It makes more than sense.
God must in all when you have lice in your head, God. What?
Some people only think that in a church alone God there.
But that is limiting God. How can you limit God? Right? So when these people of faith define the church as the house of the Lord, you know long me have a problem with that. You know long me have a problem with that.
Okay.
Right? No. I mean, I have a problem with it as in being disrespectful, you know.
Yeah, I understand you, man.
But if you look at the way the Bible refers to the church as a temple and whatever and this and that, right? But I don't have no instances where the Bible says the church is God's house, you know. That has something come from people, you know.
Yes, yes.
Right? And if the church is God's house and all these denominations say them are the right thing or whatever, then what it means, with all these differences and all these contesting and theologies and things, so if all of them can write, if all of them said them are the right one, right? If all of them said them are the right one. If
none
one,
of them no right.
No, but what I'm saying, if one is actually...
All of them say them are the right one, that means that none of them no right.
Thank you. But because if one right, don't it mean that everybody else must wrong?
Of course.
And if that don't make no sense, then that means that them misinterpret God then, don't it?
Exactly.
I don't see nothing wrong with what you said, but I probably don't think God would have pay attention to just that one part there, because you're going like that one part, the part exceptional to the point where God are going to notice it and whatever. Because, you know what, let me tell you why what you said don't make sense.
Yeah.
All right? If a God make you, no. Because you say you turn around to God and say, then you make it give me.
Yeah.
So why would God feel the necessity now to isolate a particular part of your body when he make your whole body? If I mean he make your whole body, he don't know it already.
That's not true.
Right. So it look like I never got it. It look like I want to look a fallen angel in the bathroom with you.
You know, so you're outside, Raga.
No, it can't be God. It's like me doing painting now, right? And then me, I go look on one little part of the painting and say, John, with a part you turn up, man. How this stays up? But it's me do it, so me don't know already.
Yes, Raga, but one part can turn up more than one side. You understand? The part they can do good more than the part there.
Nah, but me just said that God can't, you know, me not go agree with you, right? I mean, I say it no fat or nothing, you know, me just say, me not think say God are going to notice
God
that.
God no say so.
Oh, yeah, me not, well, you must know what you did. You must know what you did experience now, but just in general, there is just nothing out there, any account of any story where, all right, where God engaged in a humor. That is just, there is something off there, because there's nothing wrong. One, there's nothing wrong with humor. Two, humor has proved incredibly useful, you know, throughout humanity. Three, humor is such a big thing in life that it has to be a creation of God. And if it's a creation of God and it is so prominent and if it's so huge, why we don't have any account of God engaging in it, but engaging in pretty much everything else that is positive? But tell me something. In some of them mix up from the Bible, where we read, what kind of nice that back here? Ufa yard there, Bonaman yard there?
No, I'm a grandson of in tablet.
Oh, okay.
A tablet man up here in cartoon.
So, tell me something. Out of most of them something.
Me no live a roadside like
at a spicy,
my best friend live a roadside.
Yeah, roadside.
Them outside there.
Yeah, she live
with
the bullfrog. She live with the bullfrog. But tell me something, you know. All of them whole heap of drama. Cause you know, say whole heap of mix up and drama in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
You ever notice pretty much all of them, you know, have like any of them with some big joke running out it, or when them I tell them, I said that man I did laugh off and so on, whatever. Or the man I did a run joke with so on. So you ever notice some and some of them when you listen to them, like at one point of the story I said, no, but right, yes or no, some laughing without going. All right. But we start from the beginning.
Yeah.
You are telling me, you know, when the snake get eat for Eve for eat the apple, you know things that the snake did a laugh.
Of course.
Yeah, the snake wanted to laughing at them evil victory. Right? You know things that when them cause you know them blame woman for everything that's bad, right? Unfairly. Even that me suspicious about, you know. Right? This whole thing I say all of the wickedness in the world that Eve started. You see, they love beat woman. But anyway, right? And now if it's a some generalship go on, they say, who for tell if Adam first go eat the apple? You understand? But we not even touch that time whatever, you know?
Man, me not tell you like woman gideated.
Woman gideated?
Yes,
No,
yes.
listen to Master Raga. Listen what me I tell you right now. You notice a very few women in the Bible. I must root. I root which other Bible? Which other? There's a book by any other woman in the Bible? Eh?
You have Esther.
Esther,
and you have Rachel.
No, man, we are talking books of the Bible.
Ruth
and Esther.
Genesis, Exodus,
Well, is Esther? Not just Ruth. Is Esther? Esther is a book of the Bible too, right? Don't it?
Yeah.
All right. And a bare man left write everything else, right? Okay. You tell me now. If the man them are a transcribe, what them say them a transcribe? Cause remember translate, them say them translate the Bible, don't you, right?
Yes.
And them a interpret what was the original language of God. You remember that them saying, right? Okay. You think some man are gonna write that and thing and then I come with a story now for say who start the wickedness and cause all the wickedness. You don't find it suspicious that them put it on woman when a man write.
A man writes it, yeah.
I find that very suspicious, that them must say, yo, Eve start all like foolishness, Eve make everything downhill because she couldn't control her hunger, like them must say Eve did hungry and all them something and go name the apple.
And go eat the apple.
I don't know, them say the apple symbolic of this and that and whatever, so them I blame it. And I saw them end up a blame woman for all them something.
Yeah.
But even when them story they tell, at some point some laughing supposed to go on or some,
True.
But anyway, big up yourself in the night, you hear?
Yeah, man, blessings, Raga, and have a nice weekend, you and your family, and the TamFam family, and the Tambourine family, all who like hear me, and all who not like hear me. Bless up on a nice clean self.
All right, then, bless up here. Cool. People, we're going to take a call now, but I just want to know if one of the things I am being disrespectful, you're misinterpreted again. Just want you to know I can be very provocative, and I do trod where other people don't trod rhetorically and just by way of being inquisitive and querying. But if you're listening right now and you're hearing a reasoning that you never hear nobody do before, and you're hearing language before, and you're tempted to have a kind of reactionary thing to it and say, boy, this is bad and this is awful, let me just state that you'd be mistaken. Two, if you feel such is the case, I have no problem apologizing to you, just by way of just saying to you, no, that is not my intention, but if you interpret it as such, I want to apologize to you, if that would help to remedy the situation and put some ease in whatever discomfort you may be facing, given poignant and profound, discourses of faith can be for many of us. Anyway, give me a call. Hello. Hello.
Good night. Where are you going?
Oh, it's a too cute call and you have a call after, though.
Yeah, too cute have a bridging, man. Where are you?
No, your sister.
Yeah, we're sistering, right. Where are you with?
What me I deal with? Me there you do the show. What you are deal with?
Okay, I told me that here a couple nights, me I say I want to me all right,
No, man, me there, We do a show, but them did have some technical things, so the thing them never too forward. But Jordan worked some miracle right here now and do a new setup and thing and whatever. So, we're supposed to good to go, from now. All right?
Yeah. Glad to know, say, you come on, because we have to boy in a year with Virgin Reggae,
Okay.
Yeah, because we have to consider boy, because I want our family, so we have to look over what going.
Oh, well. Thank you, sir.
We have to, Reggae, man. Just come and show and talk about we are looking, man, and we have to give if you don't come on the show, we can't call and get me, So,
indeed, yes.
Yeah. But we understand we're too good as the God there everywhere we do all we
But God have to be everywhere.
Yeah, God there everywhere, even with you, they don't God, I gotta lead you right now.
All right, hold on. When me I grew up, them say God is inside of everybody. That mean, right? Okay?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
and then when me get look older now, me the kind I want a little explanation, then me ask, and me say, but God, because me never really understand. So me say, God for inside of everybody. And then what they explain to me is that God is in everything and God is in all living things.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You, no. You tell me now, I want you to answer that question objectively, right? I want you to answer that question. If God is in all living things, don't a cockroach is a living thing?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So if God in a me and God in a you, God not supposed to be in a cockroach, though?
Yeah. Kind of move up.
Okay, all right.
Move up and down.
But what I'm saying that God don't even have to move. God is just there. Based on how them define God. So God not have to move. God is already there. God is, right. I'll put it this way, if you're everywhere, if you're already everywhere, you don't have to move.
You don't have to move.
That makes sense what I just said to you?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you understand.
So why some people are going to get upset with me now if me I say, so okay then, so God have to in the cockroach them too. I disrespect God. Oh, God feel a cockroach. But me I say, but when you are the right, have nothing to do with God. You see yourself as above the cockroach and you see the cockroach as below you. You're assuming that God think the same thing as you, but God probably don't think that.
True. Yeah, man. I say you go right.
The fact that human beings look down upon cockroach and whatever this, that is a human thing. That is not a God thing.
Yeah.
That is a human thing. What them say is a God thing. That makes sense to me. I said to you.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Okay. So if God there everywhere, then God not in a me then, and God in a you then. And God in a the donkey.
Yeah.
God in a donkey. God in a the plant. God in a the ear. God in a the cockroach, in a the cricket. God no must there everywhere.
Yeah, God is a spirit.
No, but what I'm saying, them apply them human thing. And then I talk about a God tell them so and I saw it go and whatever. When it don't make any sense, what them I say?
Okay. Yeah.
You understand?
That is true. Yeah,
so
man,
if you go tell them, say, well, fundamentally, if you really think about it, then a cockroach, suppose, is entitled to a certain respect as a living thing. In fact, say you have certain cultures across the world who believe in that you must kill any living thing. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Right? And the only time them come up with, say you must kill something is in some form of ritualistic sacrifice, like goat or fowl. But outside of that, there's some cosmology over in Asia and them places and too. Who them believe say you must kill any living thing.
Yeah.
Right? Because them I say all living things are the creation of God. But I say somebody from the Christian world who love name them curry goat and go buy stew chicken, but them want oxtail gravy and all them don't want, them don't want entertain them something there because them selfish, but them don't know them selfish. You understand?
Yeah,
right?
Man, that's right.
And in order to think that and whatever, them have to venture down certain part and say, when you name the cow, you kill God creation and thing and whatever, because it's a contradiction. All right, but let me tell you another story. Say you have a bunch of Americans, right?
Yeah.
Listen to me now,
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Them condemn Asian people, right? Over in South Korea and some other Asian countries who eat dog.
Oh, yeah.
And them launch this big thing for save the innocent dog, them where them are killed, right? And then put together, these are Americans, I tell you about, and put together a whole heap of money and thing or whatever. And one now, listen now, them judge the people, them, condemn the people, them. How could they be doing that? Killing the innocent dog, them and eat them. A big thing, I tell you, them go over there, and get a whole heap of dog and bring them over back to America so them save the dog, them,
Mm-hmm.
Well, on. These same people who around for cut the cow then throat, cut the goat then throat, cut the pig them throat, cut the fowl them throat, skin them, yam them, stew them, fry them, whatever, and kill the cow when the cow them. One time I see one video to Ratty when they enjoy when the cow calf, the cow mama run on me, and I swear to God, I see the cow ball, and then kill the cow and yam the cow and whatever. These are the same people who gone over the other people in country, but them are save it dog, them are take, them are hypocrite. Them don't understand what them are think. Them thinking no straight. And when you tell them, say, no, what you do not make sense. How could you? And then when them are cuss, we know. Then we turn around and say things like equally contradictory. Them say, how could you? You're such an animal. Yeah, the same animal when you're near dog. Come near me too. Come near me too. Them not reason all the thing, you understand? That's why more time, I don't even meds them thing with people because them can't manage me. Yeah. Them can't manage the meds. True. Them cannot manage the meds. Even oysters to rot, it is a living thing. And some of them just suck out the oysters out of the shell.
Nah.
And then, so what you say?
I like that.
What you mean you don't like that? Why you don't like that?
No, me not eat that thing, me eat them the thing them about.
Why you not eat? So why you not eat oysters? Why?
Them the thing that no, them the thing them me not even eat conch and them thing they are arrested with themselves on the road crab.
Oh.
The food on them they sit them about.
Okay, well you go Seventh-day Adventist Jehovah's Witness?
No, Sammy, something the church, we go Sunday church.
Seriously, Robert, Sunday church?
Yeah, a Sunday church, we go, but we don't go for a good while now.
All right then, Sunday church. Which denomination?
Well, the New Testament. Yeah?
You go New Testament Church of God?
Yeah.
You ever get in a spirit?
No, sir.
People get in a spirit of your church?
Yeah?
People get in a spirit of your church?
Yeah, man, right. People get in a spirit, man.
When them get in a spirit, you hear them make sound?
They make sound, funny sound.
Right. Tell me something. Funny. You ever notice that most people get in a spirit, the sound them when they make, are the same sound they make over and over again?
You're right. Yeah, man. I mean, I want them to mock God. You know?
Why when people are talking tongues, which has to be another language, the language is limited to like 1 or 2 sentences? Why go on this?
Boy, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That's true. I don't know, but I can't mock God still, you know.
No. Them not believe them are mock God. Them just... It troublesome, Robert. It troublesome. And again, no people can't manage the reasoning there, you know.
I really
reasoning there.
I really
right,
man.
You know?
You have to come with some of the meditations of my time. You have to lick some of the bottom.
No.
You know,
them have to do what? Them have to what?
You have to lick some of the things that make them hear the truth.
No, what you just say, you have to lick some of the bottom?
No, I miss man.
Hold on, so you miss a while ago and say you have to lick some of the bottom?
I know bottom, I say you have a lick, but I say truth, I say bottom, but I say I miss, so sorry about that.
No, so I say, but they want to know what you miss with. What you said, you have to lick from the bottom or lick some of the bottom. What you did say?
No, I say you have to lick the truth, but me go say that the way there.
No, but I'm asking you, the mistake what you make. Oh, you didn't make the mistake. What did you say?
Mr. Lick from the bottom.
You have to lick from the bottom. Robert, don't make that mistake there again. Robert, don't make that mistake there again.
No, I make it again. You understand, man? That's where you go.
All right, Robert, on that note, we're going to take a break here.
Yeah.
All right. I want to bring us so forward.
IrieJam. Years of quality Caribbean radio.
This is Zion Stewart, and you're listening to my dad, the awesome Ragashanti, on BRIDGE99 FM.
Check. Yo, you know what I say? People who are listening for years and think, enough time when certain look a subject come up and think, sometimes he said to us, no, you know, so I'm not go over this or whatever. Really. And it's not because I'm afraid. You know, I just find that a lot of people, them just basically follow scripts. And them follow a script, them have a blueprint where them follow, and them just stick to it and whatever. And if you push them out of them comfort zone, them attack you and say something is wrong with you because them get pushed out of them comfort zone. And people are just people prefer to stay safe in a normative paradigm, you know? People prefer to just stay safe with what them used to. And if you challenge them and say, yo, you know, so what you used to, it don't really make sense. You never really think about that thing. A regular me get attacked with them something there, you know. See you do that. Because I'm sure you one thing, you know, where more time I say this to some people and I be a cussing me get to them. Listen to that one. Yeah. You see that some of the way human being prefer some animal over others. Not only prefer some animal over others, is that some animals exist for them sustenance and them pleasure. Pleasure as in hunting and all them something there, and you hunt animal where you don't need. But in terms of sustenance and whatever, you know, the one when them cook and eat. Now, I want to be clear, people. I'm not judge people and say something wrong with you, you know. I don't want you to think I'm doing. That is not what I'm doing. As much as you hear me go on with my comedic brand and whatever, I know I have another side. I made certain things. Now, some things I'm going to bring over and thing and whatever because whatever. But you hear me always say, certain things I'm going to carry down whatever because some people can't manage it. For example, when I say to some people that you support racism? No. Oh, so you burn out racism? Yeah. All right, cool. Do you realize that some things what you do with regards to animals are the same thing the racists them do? Wait, what? What you say? What that mean? I say there are some parallels. I am guilty of it too, you know. Let's be clear. I am guilty of it too. Right? But I'm just saying, just as our racists are going to say certain living things have certain divine blessings, for example. You understand me, Judah? That warrant specific special treatment. While some other living things, human beings, some other living human being, whatever racist doctrine them come up with, you are the spawn of the devil or whatever and this and that. And you know them white racist people who said they are God's chosen and whatever. Sometimes it's not even just white alone. Even white people hate white people. There are two different Baptist denomination in America, you know. And the white Southern Baptists, them hate the other Baptists, them, you know. And them say them are the devil and whatever. So even if white people are hate white people because whatever. But again, the doctrine is some people are bestowed with certain, what they would say is inherent blessings from the divine. And thus must be accorded certain special treatment and certain entitlements. That is what is going on right now. With this radical, racist Christian theocracy that is presently prevailing in this country right now, where I said, no, the United States of America must never be a multiracial democracy. And they must say, yo, this country is for the white people and God give this country, the same country with them thief from the Native Americans. You know. They must say it. So basically, if you follow them, then God a thief to like them. But of course, them not see themselves as thief, you know. God bring them to something that is theirs, which was owned by somebody else before them. And according to them, God say, you are the special one. Go kill them off and take it up because me and God, whatever. So then God must be necessarily violent. But of course, as far as they are concerned, God is for the white people, whatever. People are the same thing going to do with animals. That is the parallel. That's why if you see somebody kill one cat, you feel outraged and disgusted and pissed off and angry. I want to say that one of the biggest irony in this country is people who go lock up people for abuse to animal and then left and go nyam cow and goat. People, it doesn't make any sense. And sometimes it play out in some crazy. Look what them they do to Michael Vick. And again, you know, I not support and I said this right. I just say, them react Michael Vick, black successful black sportsman because him have dog in a dog fight. The same people who do that, them are the one who get up every day and defend them right for go kill, go kill 10 million other animal and whatever, this and that. But you lock up a man, make him a felon, deny him all kind of rights on that, and say you're wicked for what you do to the dog. But you didn't turn around and kill 10 million other animal and thing. Eh? Thank you. People might tell us that you're surrounded with all these contradictions all the while, and we just don't think about them. I want to just follow a script and thing, and somebody telling you whatever. I mean, hear black people, I say, no, man, but Michael Vick really shouldn't do that to the dog, them, and whatever, this and that. And whether, and who for tell one, and I say that, no, nyam on a pigtail with on a stew peas right away and thing. When I never think say that pig that it ball out when it them did not kill it too. Yeah, and this make you uncomfortable, don't? Exactly. Again, me not judge you, don't believe me I judge you, And the reasoning me I talk about. And what is a little bit jarring for me personally is that people can be engaged in these faulty logic, living it in ways that they incarcerate some people, lock them up on this and that, deny them certain privileges or whatever, this and that, and ray. And the contradiction is right there in front of them. And so for me, what me do is, I not necessarily get up and talk about them something all the while and whatever, but I notice them. And in noticing them, I know what people are capable of. And in knowing what people are capable of, I try to prepare myself so that I don't get surprised when somebody use those same faulty reasoning to justify some form of attack against me or my family or my people or whatever. And the faulty reasoning also come from my people. These things don't make any sense. The same kind of cruelty where them go lock up Michael Vick for. And all these, mostly white people, I must admit, who come out and whatever. And so my reaction was, what are you talking about? You people kill animals routinely every day. Every day you kill thousands of animals. So why dog more special than deer? I'm just saying, this was a plan, people. This was a plan. This kind of thing was a plan. It just got on this, but I know it's provocative. And again, people do not misinterpret anything I've said tonight to, as like some attack, some sort of irresponsible, irrational attack on any religion, on any person, on any group. Such was not the intention, right? Again, it's the reasoning. And it's these things that exist right in front of our face every day. It's these principles that we live by and that we don't question them. You know, I know Jamaicans, black Jamaicans, who were very supportive of these people from the United States of America who went over into Asia to save the dogs because they eat dogs over there. I know people who think that it's nasty and disgusting that people eat dogs. And the same people who think it's nasty and disgusting that people eat a particular animal that's called a dog. They eat chicken. That's an animal. They eat cow. That's an animal. They eat goat. That's an animal. They eat pig. That's an animal. Again, I'm not judging nobody, I'm just saying it's right there. The contradiction is right there. You're living it. So be careful how you judge others. Be careful how you get self-righteous and thing and then you put down others and whatever and you condemn people. Be careful how you send people go jail and prison. Michael Vick and others. For so-called cruelty to this and that when you're guilty of the same. Because you have a paradigm where you're following a script. You're born into a script that you've never thought about. You just live it. Where some entities have more value than others. Some entities, some organisms must be treated better than others. Some organisms must be killed for your pleasure and your sustenance as opposed to others. And all I'm saying is, you'd be surprised of the parallels that exist out there. And that is the fundamental structure of things like racism and them something there. Some people have more value than others. Some people must be killed, over others and whatever, Anyway, well, we went there today, I promise, next week Friday, I won't do this again. Or I won't even go there again, all right? Because this is too heavy. This is way too heavy if you don't find out it. Sorry, for whatever reason, a spirit carry me there tonight. This spirit carry me there tonight for whatever reason. So don't vex with me, all right? Somebody I listen and get something out of this in its application to some part of their lives or some thinking or something like, or somewhere down the line, what I've said tonight will have some form of currency and be meaningful in some way and going to provoke thought in some way that hopefully can result in some sort of positive outcome and thing, all right? But again, I realized what I said tonight, the stuff I said tonight was challenging, it was provocative, it went over into terrain that some of you feel uncomfortable about. That's okay, but just know it wasn't my intention to be rude or disrespectful to anybody. Again, it's the reasoning. It's the reasoning. It's the integrity of the reasoning. That is what I'm concerned with, and what the implications are for human behavior in terms of what people can do to people based on those reasoning. Remember, thoughts always precede action, except for involuntary biological action. In general, how you think, it determines your conduct, your behavior. Take care of yourself, people. Jamaica, I'm Monday again and thing, and I don't know the thing set, all right? Bless up on yourself, all right? Ragashanti TV, tomorrow night.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.